Pops, a band of our size, means everything. Because it's Top of the Pops, isn't it?
Good evening, this is Steve Wright in London, and welcome to Top of the Pops 2 Oasis Summer Special. Specially recorded for Top of the Pops 2, and they love Top of the Pops.
We'd usually do it on a day off, and days off are days off, so we would just treat it as a bit of a jolly up, and you know, but we're playing live this time for some bizarre reason.
The thing it means to me is that I love the scenario of ringing your mum up and going, "We're on Top of the Pops tonight." That is rock and roll in that little sentence. Mum, we're on Top of the Pops tonight.
Mum, we are on Top of the Pops 2. This is Hindu Times.
Another album by Oasis. There's no weirdness going on in it. It's just another 11 songs by our band, and I think they're better than the last bunch, and probably that's it. You know what I mean? People might disagree. Well, that's up to them. I like it, and that's all that matters. It's not definitely maybe. It's not Morning Glory. It's not Beer Now. It's not Standing Shoulders of Giants. It hasn't gone back to our roots. You know, our roots are fine. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want to get this right, I'll get everybody downstairs, and we can do this another 20 times, going through it instrumentally until you get it right. Ken brings 2 packets of crisps, and Andy brings his lunchbox and some sandwiches.
Ken brings a bit of Geordiness to it, and Andy brings a bit of Oxfordness to it.
My favourite Stop Crying Your Heart Out of the ones tonight. Brilliant. It's just great. It's great to play. It's just a great tune.
Hold on. Don't be scared. You'll never change what's been and count. May your smile, shine on. Don't be scared. Your destiny, you may keep you warm. 'Cause all of the stars are fading away. Just try not to worry, you'll see them someday. Just say what you need and be on your way. And stop crying your heart out. Get up. Come on. Why you scared? You'll never change what's been and gone. 'Cause all of the stars are fading away. Just try not to worry, you'll see them someday. Just say what you need and be on your way. And stop crying your heart out.
If you've just joined us, you're watching a summer Top of the Pops 2 Oasis special with Noel, Liam and the boys here on BBC Two. Now, paying tribute to the late Who bass player John Entwistle. Here's My Generation.
I think that on the day we run out of songs will be the day we pack it in, and then we won't be releasing cover. I think bands that release cover versions, I always find that quite a sinister thing to do, really. You know, it's I don't know. I just don't. Why do somebody else's song when you've got your own? I mean, we do them live and we put them on B-sides and stuff, but not to release them as a single and pretend it's yours. You know, how could you sing somebody else's lyrics? You know, pretend they're yours.
And you know, it's an hard song to sing, but it's sound musically.
We've been doing that on the Walrus for years, and it's like
really good. You know what I mean? But it's hard to sing. So if I could sing it every night, I would. But musically, it's nuts. I can't wait to see it when this TV program comes out. It's scared out.
For us, you know, getting up and going to the shops for the Sun or the News of the World was frontline, you know, it's front page news for some reason. We can't control that. All we can do is try to stay young and beautiful, you know. I mean, that's hard enough as it is, love.
They don't go and go, oh, maybe I should try that thing that the Guardian suggested. You know, they think, right, that'll do great when I've got
Easy on the Guardian.
Well, look, easy on the Guardian.
The press would generally ask what had gone on.
No,
we would politely
they asked themselves the question and then answered it for you. I've never spoken to anyone in the Sun, the Minute, News of the World, or any of them papers in my entire life, but they always seem to have an exclusive by me.
Right, anyone fancy a pint?
It's people's band, isn't it? Hopefully. That's what they want.
ain't faking it, you know. It is what they see on stage is what they see off stage. You know what I mean? There's none of that like, yeah, I'm here tonight, Matthew, and tomorrow, you know, people are, you know, praying to the Lord. We appeal to the average person. You know,
I think,
you know, they don't need to be praying.
I think that when they come to our gigs, that it's going to be exciting. And every time we do 3 gigs in a row, 1 is going to be appalling and 2 are going to be great. So it's like having a little game of cards. You know, there's a few songs like that should have been singles, like The Master Plan, and there's a couple of others really that don't spring to mind immediately, but the lyrics are quite good, and you know, it's just, we need each other and we believe in each other. It's just, I don't know.
It's quite compliment, you know, what's that?
Complimentary.
Complimentary.
Yeah.
That's it. Compliments each other, like the fan and the person that's on the stage.
I think it's because I get to sing half of it. Really is why people truly like it. Because you can see the contrast of Liam's yin to Noel's yang. I'm a jobbing musician, he's a rock star.
I'm not a rock star, because people don't know what rock stars are these days. Apparently Robbie Williams is a rock star. There's a lot of these people in bands today that they're doing all right, but they just after careers, you know what I mean? And having a career is all fine and that, but you need a bit of soul. You've got talent and soul, and that's where it comes from. I think people recognise that. And that's why we're still here.
Being in Oasis and being in Oasis is like religion anyway. You either believe it or you don't.
Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said that you've never been, and all the things that you've seen. Gonna start a revolution from my bed. You said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. You ain't never gonna burn my heart out. And so Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. And my soul slides away. Don't look back in anger, I heard you say. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's not ordained. But please don't put your life in the hands of my rock and roll band and throw it all away. Gonna start a revolution from my bed. You said the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. You ain't bad enough to burn my heart out. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as we're walking on by. And my soul slides away. Don't look back in anger, I heard her say. So Sally can wait. She knows it's too late as she's walking on by. Her soul slides away. Don't look back in anger, I heard you say. So Sally can wait, but she knows it's too late as I've been walking on by. And my soul slides away. But don't look back in anger. Don't look back in anger. I heard you say. At least not today.
Fantastic.
Was it?
What do you think?
It's better than that.
I couldn't have been shoddy as women. You were. I'm sure.